Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad matatag!
They had in regards to damage because they didn't have a Spirit Vessel builder, and now they do, which is incredibly important. Then you don't particularly need to be the ones initiating.
Oh, just sidesteps it out there. They've got the vision up. That should give them the information needed. And hook.
Very nicely done as Winter Wyvern will give over first blood. And it's going to be KXY that finds it. So, oh no, a split. Apologies to the tower. So all the gold's going to get, you know, unfortunately not getting all the...
blocked up. So there's not going to be any kind of stacking going on of the Ancients, which of course a Kunkka or a Tiny needs.
Mid lane,
KXY.
Okay. There's some might actually be able to get the kill. One more right click, but KXY has got a Fairy Fire. He's got a turn. No way they get back around. KXY, this madman. Oh, he'll still get the damage out afterwards. Now back to top lane as Chen goes down. Malzva sealing up a lot of essence, but Mike with the body blocks allows Frank to get out, but still the Mirana's going to be cautious. Slark, he pounces in. He's going to go forward, gets the last right click. The arrow, unfortunately, not having the mana for Michael, so Malzva will get out and... What is even
obviously be part of that first blood. He got the solo kill before he died, so he had that experience advantage over the Tiny. He's been able to snipe away a couple of creeps as well.
Lane.
Rotation
nice
top.
hook.
I mean, these hooks, man.
Arrow just gonna sidestep it, and now Leo style, he'll be the first person killed off the Centaur Conqueror.
Nice Centaur.
Starting on to 2, incredible micro coming out from Frank. Mousefield's looking to push on 4, but he doesn't have anyone playing behind him at the moment because KXY, he's actually tried to turn with the Dismember to get rid of the Centaur. A little bit of payback for finding the double stomp, but it'll cost his own life there. So Infamous, they find... KXY is incredibly slow though.
Affliction's not quite level 6, so there's no way for him to interrupt the Dismember either. Yeah, they see him. Gotta completely get out. Uh-oh.
Frank's still sticking nearby. KXY's gonna dismember the creep instead. Do they want to turn to deal with the Beastmaster? The chain control won't be there. Actually, KXY lands the look, and the rest of Radiant, they're slow to connect. With the Bedlam damage coming through for the level 6 on LTH, they'll find a double kill. And now Oscar's here for the team fight. They've got the Wraith Pack freshly completed. But look at the combo onto the Enigma. But the hand of God's Steam might be enough. And now they could think about turning it around. They've got the Black Hole at the ready if required, but they won't even need it. As SG Esports, easy fights for them to take. They found their items and they instantly look to move top to take them.
Nicely done, nicely done. Can they really look to change up? Like the Mirana isn't super close to picking up anything. Spirit Vessel's still over 1,000 gold away. Really don't feel like Boots is going to do anything. Even just using the Eidolons for scouting.
Affliction again. Another good jump if they can get the Winter Wyvern. Darkwill is trying to pump the damage in with the Bedlam. They'll secure the kill. Can they look for a +1 though as Mauser pushing on forward? A sidestep of the hook, but KXY still has the Dismember. But there's the Torrent coming into play with the damage. It's lacking. They don't have anything to be able to hold them back. And now with the BKB ultimates all on cooldown, Oscar, he can consider the Black Hole if he finds an angle, but it's not even required. As KXY just charges under the T1 tower. But the control, it'll drag it back. They're still able to get the kill into the Beastmaster beforehand, but the Pudge, he's separate from the team, but they want to get out. SG, they can't stick around. With the respawns coming up shortly, they'll look to TP up, but the Chen will not make it.
Man, this Wraith Pact is actually doing so much work. I really want to see Mike.
Into the outpost, because we see Infamous, they're backed up to the tier 1, and they're going to smoke themselves. KXY on the low ground. He's able to get the Flesh Heap off. They need the Spirit Vessel to be able to bring him down, but the boat's going to fly. Where's the protection coming out to keep the Pudge alive? Which is finally going to get the jump in, but Oscar! A Black Hole onto 2, the curse. It comes out fast enough, though. They're going to be able to stop it in its tracks, and they'll toss the Slark away as well. Radiant, can they continue with the team fight? They have the X, dragging back Mouse for the Shadow Dance. It's going to protect him for the moment. He'll be able to reset his positioning. Leo style, he's got that blink in, but they will not catch up to the Slark. Instead, they'll target down the Chen.
Oh, that was anything but clean. That Winter's Curse coming very, very late, but still, that's the power of all these people that are great at being able to find pickoffs. Kunkka, Beastmaster, all have repositioning or vision spells. They're able to land the arrow in onto
the boat to the right side.
And they find
Starting
a
onto
Gen 2,
Chen
yeah.
for the moment. Depth shot's going to be committed, but KXY, look at the jump. They want to take the Wyvern completely out of the team fight, but the instant buyback is going to try and rejoin. Mouseford with the BKB. They're targeting down by the Conqueror at the moment. The Black Hole's going to be used as well because Oscar sees that the Roar was used. He's got a free fight to be able to charge up the ultimate, and that's enough for them to get the double kill, but they're not done. As KYXY now into the river onto Frank as the Pudge finds another straggler. As SG Esports, a beautiful read on how they need to take the fight. Take the Wyvern out, deal with one of the BKB dealing controls, and then look to get on the Beast. Currently have a ward to play with, and with this mid lane getting shoved out, it will be pretty obvious shortly.
It's just about trying to predict where they're moving. Like, Wyvern is still the one. He's inside the Roche pit right now.
They're going to see Michael. They know exactly where they are. A jump in from KXY is going to leap closer to the rest of SG. And unfortunately for Michael, still Afflictions nearby. They might get the kill onto the Dark Willow, but they're riding top. They're going to go back. Look at Frank. Oh no, not the little rat Dota. They might be able to cancel TPs with the water high ground. They see LTH. Wait, Dark Willow, you're sticking around? I don't think that's a place you want to be, my friend. Get down. Not like this. Oh, the Martyrdom's not enough as well.
Cook. Oh, just a little bit further away. It was enough when he was, you know, in the middle of that team fight previously. They used Hand of God. They used...
Now it's fun. There's a bash. First hit bash on a Frank. They're instantly going to smoke to try and get to the Beastmaster's position. Frank will get the roar up, but the dark pack from Mounts and means that team to push on. Gotta be cautious though, because Radiant, they're connecting. Affliction, he's onto the Pudge. This is a big kill if they're going to be able to get the Winter Wyvern. The rot damage with Mounts and nearby should be enough, but look how hesitant they are. SG, they don't want to commit for the moment. They're going to try and retreat back in the lane, but the damage from the tree volley brings Pudge down to half. KXY still okay for the moment. The curse is out.
Good
Oscar,
curse.
He's waiting in the trees. They need an incredible Black Hole to have a hope of going back, and he'll never find an opening because Infamous, they know exactly the way that SG can come back in this game off the back of the Black Hole. So they're making sure they split up, never giving him that opportunity. As Parker's in, trying to deal with the last set of Arex. Malzival will get rid of Affliction.
This is what I meant with the...
Maybe just feels like if one Black Hole gets countered, then potentially not going to have a second way to counter it. Or Frank.
Good hook.
Nice hook from KXY. What's the call here from SG? You know the Wyvern's down for a little bit. You know the Roar's on cooldown, so Oscar will have an opportunity for the Black Hole. Oh my god, the Dark Willow gets assassinated to the backline, but meanwhile Mouseford as well. The double damage room with the tree volley. He evaporates out of sight. And now Oscar, they're on top of the Enigma as well. He's going to try and turn with the Black Hole. It's a decent amount of damage, but not enough. Only onto one. They needed something incredible. They needed a miracle, and they will not find it in game one, as Infamous will take it 50 minutes in.
Oh, 50 minutes. It did feel like it could have been over in 20. Potential. Yeah, they see Weege. Affliction has to be careful with where exactly he's showing himself. Oh, actually doesn't go the blast off though. Once the slow, might be enough to be able to pick him off.
He's got a tree cut. It will not matter though. Michael finds first blood. Beautiful goal, Mr. Gonad. They start with the tri-lane. Affliction TP's down. And now you've held down at least. Nothing too crazy going on. Just both sides happy with what they're getting at the moment. Surprised, honestly, Parker hasn't got as many last hits as where he's currently positioned. Up lane. Oh, Alsford's actually got to jump in.
Move.
As Shards will hold them back for the moment. They're unable to get the combo out, so Void goes down. And they're still going to continue chasing down Michael for the moment. He's in a little bit of trouble. It's actually Weege that they should push away, but KXY's got a TP top the tiny rotation. Oh my, beautifully done. Just KYXY. He gets the kill onto Michael. Another Tusk. Oh, they can chase him down, but the Shards, can they cut through the trees? He's going to go back. Not the courier, not your own life now that's in trouble. As a Hammer of Purity will kill off Michael. Beautiful rotation coming out from KXY. Yeah. 3 melee in a range beating onto the tower. So SG will always try and swing over, make sure there's a support nearby to slow down the Necro, because if you can get that tier 1 tower, it'll open up the map and allow her to start to rotate. Now, Affliction is in a bit of trouble. He's got the blast off to maybe move down to the south, but even Oscar's just gonna charge up.
I'm kind of interested to see if Leostar looks to go into the pipe this game. I know it's not
we
super
got a brawl
common.
going on. Mouse from Frank.
Okay.
The duel between the Venom and the Faceless Void. Mauser, he will be able to run into the tree line and catch him out, but the Tusk is here. Just gets the snowball. Michael coming to the rescue. Frank, he cheats a little bit with the +1, but meanwhile, mid lane, Leostar, a 3-man silence from Affliction, so Leostar can turn it. Scythe is out. He's got the opportunity to get the Ghost Shroud, buys enough time, and now the Tiny's in trouble too. Watching for Michael just off the mark with the shard, so the Tiny should be able to pivot towards the tier 2 tower, but they're going to go for the Snapfire instead. They see a freebie and they instantly go forward for that.
Nicely done, nicely done. Chips being given through as well. Leostar's like, my boys are giving me the freest game possible. He's going the bots next just because he wants to be roaming around, preventing that Faceless Void, the main threat to his game stopping from accelerating. I was saying about the pipe before, but I'll just pause that because this smoke coming through from Affliction and Michael might get a kill onto that Faceless Void.
Run, Flens! Well, they need to stun into Affliction. It's actually decent for Dire at the moment. San's going to prevent the Chronosphere. It will soon expire, but it's going to take too long. The extra duration, Affliction having that second point in the blast off. Can he cut through the tree line? Weege will be able to get that last right click, but at least for the tech keys, he found the sticky bomb before they're able to secure the kill. That helps Michael to be able to chase him down and get the double. So the Tusk already at level 6. Michael having this Walrus Punch now to play with if they want to go back up top.
Very, very nicely done once again. All right, well, there's a little bit of quiet. I do want to go on the pipe discussion again. You know, you hover over the Hood of Defiance. It's got 18% passive magic resistance, which obviously is very important. Never mind, mid lane, toss back, coming through. Ooh, maybe even looking to drop everything just to be able to kill this Necro. They will. All right, well, there's the good first use of the Mortimer's Kisses. The 30% for yourself, not only to stop the Mortimer's Kisses from having as big of an impact, not only to stop the... Okay, you just
dumb hero, well. Dude. This hero
I don't know, man.
Dumb. Oh, techies.
Infamous SG, can I finish my statement? God damn. 30% passive resist. Good against all those heroes, right? Bot lane, they're doing stuff.
Chrono's out. Oh no, the Tusk is too late. And Oscar should be fine. Snowball, Scythe as well, but the damage not enough. At least it does stop the onslaught in its tracks, so Michael can catch up with the Snowball.
I'm not going to say why. Hope he buys a pipe. They have that. I feel like they would have made a rotation up top there if he was able, excuse me, to get off the Poison Nova.
My hero Lasso mid lane.
Lasso coming through. Yeah.
Parker, one more right click. Oh no, they're actually able to purge off the sticky napalm. And now with the heal up, Parker, he's committed in. Oh, Parker, not like this. He gets the Snapfire, but not KXY. He's going to reveal the Blink Dagger as well. He's even able to get onto Affliction. Tries to do as much damage as he can before he dies, but a great Blink reveal from the Tiny. Top lane, the action continues as Oscar, well, he's alone, fed to the wolves. Leostar's going to have Scythe up in a second. Don't kill him, guys. Oh, no. Oh. No extra charge for the Necro, unfortunately.
It's fine. He's having a good...
So it's going to TP in. They've got the Scythe to play with. He's going to be able to slow down the Primal Beast thanks to the Ghost Trapper KXY. He's charging down bottom off the back of the haste. He will provide that +1 if required. And in fact, it's going to toss him into the Pulverize, but they've got to be cautious because there's the ultimates coming up. The Poison Nova along with the Scythe gets the first kill, and Dire, they're on retreat. They don't want to take the team fight. With everything on cooldown for SG, they're going to look to back up to the tier 1 tower, recognizing that this is not a fight they can take. But KXY, he thinks otherwise. Will toss back Leostar under the tier 1 tower, but the damage it's lacking.
He's still alive.
They're only tickling the Necrophos, and now Mousefar committed into the middle, and they'll penalize buys the Faceless Void. They'll also condemn the Snapfire as well, as Parker just flies into the middle. No concern at all for the Batrider, recognizing he will go untouched through this skirmish. They're starting to respawn though. Radiant, do they even give a damn? I don't know if Oscar's enough of a deterrent. Maybe the tier 2 tower, that will be what stops him in their tracks.
Around the tier 1 tower. He only just left to move forward and nuke out this wave, and then he's going to retreat straight back into the safety of the Fog of War in the triangle.
Mid lane. Jump onto the Venom Answer. Frank has got the ultimate. Does he have an opportunity to spellcast the Snowball? Will buy some time, but it's going to set up for a Chrono! Oh no, but there's no follow-up. He caught the Snapfire inside, and also Leostar with a shard. It bought them time to be able to reset, but Oscar's in. A Pulverize into the Mortimer Kisses. 2 are down from Infamous, and they need a retreat. They will not stick around to maybe turn it around off the back of the Necro and the Batrider, considering about showing up. They do have decent spot in the lanes at the moment for SG. Mid is going to be the only concern with the Catapult. So maybe Infamous might consider about...
Parker's scouting out Malzver as well, so he's going to back off. I was saying the
XY, they see the Necro's incredibly split from the team. A toss back under the tower with the Pulverizers. What? Oh my, the purification damage blows up the Necro, and look at the instant smoke from SG. They want more out of this.
And they're not even going to reveal too much. The lane's super pushed in on the top side, so no one's safe to be able to farm it. Void immediately reveals. They're going to get another pickoff.
They need an objective off the back of this now. 2 kills. Yes, it's great and all, but you need to try and get some form of map control.
They're in too... Like he's literally predicting all of their movements.
They see Weege, they see KXY. There's a lot of vision for Radiant to play with. I'd love to see them to go into the jungle and take a fight, but it's going to be Oscar that starts on Techies instead. Look at him. He's taking all his anger out. That's Mortimer Kiss as used as well, so a lot committed just for a measly old Techies. Parker trying to get KXY off to the left side, but Malzver's going to go in with the Chronosphere.
Where's the damage?
Batrider had an opportunity to pop the BKB, so the damage is going to be lacking. And now Parker, he can turn around with the lasso, dragging back Malzver, but the time walk out underneath the T2 tower is going to be okay and die. They're going to go back in. Oscar towards Parker. Meanwhile, Malzver's on Michael as well. The Scythe doesn't even kill off Oscar as SG. They do an incredible job just to dance in and out of the team fight. And now they have...
So... you get a good chrono. Anyone dies.
Oscar's in. They're going to try and deal with the first life and maybe set up with the Chronosphere afterwards as Parker's fallen pretty low. Malzver's going to jump. They need the finishing blow. They're not going to find it for the moment. Parker's able to dance up to the left side and now they jump on Affliction. The blast off, buying some space. They'll get the kill into the Tiny. So no tree volley inside the bubble for the damage. It means Malzver, he needs to get out. He's going to look to TP. Parker will not be able to find the lasso. But now Oscar off to the right side as well. Beautifully done. Leo Styles able to catch up to the Primal Beast. Michael's nearby as well to find him in the tree line. As Infamous, they get 2 kills. They get the tier 2 tower. And they...
This is so funny. What a build.
I mean, so what's he going to be doing?
Frank again, mid lane. Lotus into the Pulverize. There's nothing they can do to counter this. Forcing reactions as Leo Styles just beelines to the middle. Trying to drag them away. He doesn't have the team playing behind him at the moment. Malzver's going to try and find an opening. But there's no time for the Chronosphere. Now he's in trouble as Parker gets the lasso. Malzver's actually going to commit into the middle. The BKB, but there's the damage coming through from the tree volley. Look at the damage! But it's not enough. They'll kick Malzver away, but he doesn't get enough distance. It's a time walk back into the middle. The scythe is out with the Pulverize being a little bit too late. So Layer Style will cut away the life for the Faceless Void. And now Infamous, they should be able to get KXY as well. He's going to attempt the TP. There's no stuns to counter, and in the end, a messy fight from...
Solid spot.
See if they can stall out. The respawns are coming.
They see the couriers coming through. They know they're in the pit.
Frank's going to give them the information. He's going to charge forward with the Poison Nova.
Good Nova.
It'll buy some time. And they need to get out of shit. They need to kite the Poison Nova. Leostar's going to jump in onto the Faceless Void. They get the kill, but it's going to buy back. Off to the left side, they're afraid to as well with the lasso. They get rid of the Tiny. But the Age is picked up. Leostar's going to be able to find it. An incredible Roche fight for Infamous, and they are now back in this game. As Leostar, he wants more blood. Parker's going to jump into the middle as well. They're going to try and chase down the Snapfire. Meanwhile, the Techies should be able to deal the damage to get rid of the Omni Knight as well. They have a way to cancel the TP on... They do not. So Snapfire makes it out. But what a fight from Infamous.
You just set it yourself up to be dead meat. Not the greatest
Probably gonna
pass rush, though.
Now's... Oh, man. Affliction was ready for that. They get the buyback out of the Tiny. It's a pretty decent Chronosphere with a tree volley damage as well, but they'll kick him away. No way. The damage is still there. Parker goes down. Oscar's got the follow-up as well, but instantly the Pulverize. It's going to be cancelled, but still SG Esports. They can charge him. It doesn't seem like they're worried too much about the Aegis advantage on Delayer style. They just need to kite the Necrophos, and they're doing a really good job at that, but they lose the Tiny off to the left side. A dieback on KXY, and now where's their damage? It's going to be non-existent. As Leo style... He senses a sign of weakness on SG Esports and is going to jump further inside the base. And now the Omni Knight, he's caught out as well. The kick from Michael. It started the fight, dragging the Void away. And now they'll add another kill to the tally thanks to it.
Oh, he blinks forward on Layer Style. Oh, absolutely fearless, but why not, right? He's got the Havoc.
Can you try and drop it?
No.
What do?
Try for the Nullifier.
Oh, Michael's in. Great start. Gets LTH. And meanwhile, Affliction just jumps to back to try and make the space. It should be enough. And meanwhile, Parker's also onto the Omni Knight. The Scythe, just to guarantee the kill. As the buybacks, they are non-existent as Parker, he's chasing them further back, continuing to make the space.
They had this game. They had the ability to come back into it.
I think they see where KXY is.
Oh, they absolutely do. Okay.
Chronog, surely they need the Tiny. That's a lot of their damage. But it's an early BKB force out. He's going to go in. KXY, there's with the tree roll. It's an incredible Chronosphere. Look at the damage. They get two. But now with it being on cooldown, they need to protect the Tiny.
Parker's very dead.
They go to the right side. Mouthful instantly jumping to try and offer some protection. But Affliction's got the follow-up as wow. Oh my lord. Techies, what a goddamn hero. The blast off with the shot. It's filthy stuff for Necro. He's even more difficult to deal with. Leo style inside the base. Just on the outskirts, so they won't get... Chrono's about to be back up. They've got the ward.
Unfortunately.
Leo Style is going to jump in onto Oscar. He'll move to the Snapfire instead. The Glimmer Cape. No way. Is that enough? Okay. And now they get the Chrono.
Turn around.
The Tree Volley. It might be enough for the Mortimer Kisses. The Yonta's going to be popped. They'll have Oscar's control as well afterwards. He doesn't get the Ghost Shroud off. Necro's down. Can they turn to deal with Parker next, though? The Batrider playing to the south side. They haven't got a lot of damage as Parker's kiting for the moment, playing his distance. They're going to be cautious, though, because Mousva continuing to time out, back out and in, but finally Parker will find his target in the lasso. But they need to deal with the Tiny. That's a completely different beast than the Faceless Void. As KXY will find a fourth member and get out with his own life.
You got to deal with... What can you do here? Like, it's going to be a miracle defense if they get this.
Look at Parker. He's trying to find an opening. Oscar's actually going to jump to the Batrider instead. Now, he is playing with the Aegis, and there's no follow-up at the moment with the Primal Beast. Doing their best to force out some abilities, but the Chronosphere onto the Necro. And Aeon just been instantly counted out thanks to the Nullifier. They're going to turn to Affliction on the left side as well, but they've got to be cautious on SG. A buyback committed from the Necro.
Oh, he put his boots of travel in his backpack as well, so when he tried to TP to the creeps, he went all the way to the outpost.
In the tree line, the toss back, they get Michael for the kick back in. They're going to try and target down Frank for the moment with the tree volley damage. They split away from it. They're unable to bring anyone down for the moment. Oscar trying to control the Techies. They'll secure the kill. You need to kite this, SG. You've got to get out, but KXY, he wants to jump in instead. He's got no trees to play with, so the Scythe, it's going to be enough. He's got a buyback. Tiny can rejoin, but they've kicked away Weege. This is a drastic kill if they're going to be able to find it. The Omni Knights, a lot of this sustained, but SG come to the rescue. They'll keep the Omni alive. They'll chase back Parker. They'll chase back Infamous. There's Oscar.
The Ancient's getting hit.
The Pulverize, it's back up. You gotta be cautious, so the base is falling. KXY won't be able to protect it. But the hero's there in trouble. It's Mouse for split. A time walk to the right side, but being on cooldown will cost him his life. Mousefer's gone.
The Ancient's getting run at again. This was that mid and top lane I was talking about. They already used the glyph. They want to try and pick someone off, you know, take advantage of all these diebacks that have been expended, but... Oh... that they had such a small amount of hope because
Michael,
of some minor
Michael
misplays.
again. Weege, not like this.
Oh, the Lotus.
Lotus snowball. It's going to be a dieback though on the Omni Knight. They need him in the fights. They need the sustain of the defensive factor, and they won't have it. I was going to buy back Apologies,
the
okay.
ancient too.
Park is in. Lasso, that's the prime target. That's all their damage. KXY still playing with the BKB. Weege's going to be able to buy in some space as well. They're
There's no
losing the
trees.
trees though on this side of the map. What can they do, SG? A jump back again. KXY is continuing to fall low. He's going to toss Leosai away, but KXY is going to tick out. He ticks the hard stopper aura. The damage from the Necro, too much from afar. The Rapier's on Mousefort. It's a hope and a prayer. He gets inside the base.
Dropped it on the ground.
Keep the Rapier alive, but it will not matter. I think that's going to be all she wrote. The throne's falling low. They're just making space. They're celebrating with kills. The Chrono is back up onto 4.
Right.
But look at the creeps.
Oh,
the
the
damage
creeps.
is being done. The throne will blow up an Infamous. They'll move forward, securing a